Heyo, what is up everybody? It is Indi Jones. Welcome back to Indi's Realm. It is episode 5, and today guys, we are starting things out in my storage room, in my secret underground base, but we're not going to be here for too long guys, because we're going to head over to the house with the green roof that we made the sugarcane farm under. If you saw episode 3, we did a sugarcane farm in that episode, and I think I'm going to start calling that place the greenhouse. So we're just going to start calling that house the greenhouse, and we're going to head over there today, and we're going to make a kelp farm. So as you can see, I'm in my storage room. I needed to come grab my shulker box with all the stuff to make the kelp farm. So yeah, underneath the ground where the sugarcane farm is, I'm going to plop down a kelp farm, and we're going to have sugarcane and kelp getting pumped up into the greenhouse. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. So I also need kelp blocks to decorate the inside of the greenhouse. So that's another huge reason why I want to get the kelp farm up and running. And if we have time, we'll try to get into some other stuff in today's episode too. But yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's head over to the greenhouse. But in typical Indie Alien fashion, we have to make a pit stop before we go there, guys. We're going to head into the villager trading hall down here. And we need to trade some carrots with these guys because my inventory is full of carrots. Oh yeah, and while I'm down here, speaking of carrots, I want to show you guys this. So I expanded the carrot storage by just a little bit. Let's go check it out and see what's going on. Yeah, okay, cool. Carrots are still pumping in, and we have double the chest. Actually, more than double the chest now to store carrots down here. I fixed this up on a live stream, and yeah, I went around, did some maintenance. Also hooked up a pretty cool thing over at the iron farm. Oh, I never did show you guys the iron farm. We might have to make a pit stop at the iron farm after this. I'm on my way to the spawn chunks right now. As you can see, here we are in the mushroom biome. So this is the spawn chunks of Indi's Realm. Actually really cool, very convenient because no enemy mobs will spawn in a mushroom biome. And as you can see right here, here we are at the iron farm. This was built really early on. I built this very early on because I wanted lots of iron, and this thing provides it. I just cleaned this out on the live stream, and so it's probably not very much in here. Let's check it. No, I like wiped this thing out. Okay, it is producing though. It is producing. And also what I did on the live stream is oh my goodness, that's not good. He should not be there. I forgot to spawn proof that. Shoot. Okay, well, I'll spawn proof that. That way the iron golems can't spawn there anymore. But yeah, I wanted to hook up an item filter because this thing was getting filled up with poppies. Because the iron golems, when they die, if you don't know, they drop iron ingots and poppies, which are red flowers. And I don't want the red flowers. I don't need that. I just want the iron. So I have all of the poppies getting spit out into some lava, which is inside of there. There is some lava inside of there. So yeah, that's getting spit out into the lava, and then only the iron ingots will flow into the chest. And as you can see, it's working perfectly. Boink, boink, and boink. Hopefully that will do it. Hopefully they can't spawn there also. Let's see, should I try to get right there? Maybe they can spawn there. Ooh, No, that should be good because the wall is there. If I can squeeze my way around right here, he might be able to spawn there? I don't know. Here, we're gonna make it so he can't spawn there. Just to be on the safe side. Okay, I just about managed to get the blocks in place, so this should be spawn proof now, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, hopefully he can't spawn there. No, that should be good. Hopefully from now on, they'll just spawn up in the farm. They're not spawning right now. I wonder if because this guy's alive, we're gonna have to kill this guy. Oh, he's gonna wreck me. Oh my gosh. That was not a good idea. Oh my god. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. Dang, he could take some hits, huh? This is power 5 on this bow. There we go. Okay, now hopefully these guys will spawn. I'm gonna wait around for a second, make sure more iron golems are gonna spawn. Okay, I'm getting a bit concerned because I haven't seen one spawn. Where are they? Why won't they spawn? Ooh, is that one? Yes. Okay, there we go. Cool, now it's working. Yep, cool, so now the iron golem will spawn up there in the water. Is that up to the top here? Yeah, they'll only spawn up here in this water here, and then they'll be pushed along by the currents to their demise in the lava to give me their iron ingots. And here we are in my creative test world. Right in front of me here is the kelp farm design that I'm going to be using today. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. It's pretty slim. It's kind of compact-ish. I mean, it is really long, but it's really slim. But we're going to be putting it under the ground where the sugarcane farm is, so it'll be fine. And we have plenty of room underground to put this. So yeah, I guess I can explain to you how the farm is going to work really quick before we go build it on the Indies Realm server. So as you can see, there's like 3 layers of kelp. So there's kelp down here on the bottom on either side, and you come up. There's a second layer where you got kelp on each side, and then up here on the 3rd layer. And basically the way this works, it's pretty simple. It might look kind of complicated, but it's actually pretty simple. So the way it works is you have the sugarcane, or I'm sorry, not the sugarcane, the kelp here. The kelp, it just went off. Ooh, you can kind of see it. It just happened. So yeah, the kelp will grow up. It'll go in front of this observer here. And when it's in front of the observer will recognize it, and then it will trigger this piston below it, which will break the kelp. And then when the kelp breaks, it turns into its item form. It will float up to the top in the water. And then as you can see, the water streams here are flowing toward this hopper line. So the kelp will go into the hopper line, all the way down. These hoppers are here, and then into this hopper line, which is set up into like a little mini super smelter furnace array type thing. And then all the kelp gets smelted up and turned into dried kelp down here. And then we can use the dried kelp to turn it into kelp blocks. And we can use the kelp blocks for fuel. We can use it for building, like what I'm going to do in today's episode. I really like the texture of it, and we're going to use that as like the wallpaper, the walls inside of our greenhouse. So yeah, let's go over to Indies Realm, go underground, dig out a hole for this thing, and start building it. It's a wild Juice. Oh man, poor Juice. Unfortunately, he died some kind of way on like a botched landing or something like that. He came in a little bit too hot, a little bit too heavy, and he perished on his landing, but we hooked him up with a spare pair of elytra and some rockets so he can go grab his stuff. But yeah, we're back here on the server. As you can see, this thing's pumping out iron still. It's working again. We got all that worked out. So yeah, now that I showed you guys the kelp farm, we're going to go head back over to my area, and we're going to start working on digging out that hole so we can put in the kelp farm. Oh man, look at this place. I love it. It's so beautiful. I love this build. So cool. Let's go inside and check out the sugarcane situation here. Ooh, there we go. Nice, nice. Okay, this thing's pumping out sugarcane. Okay, so check it out, guys. We're underground with the spectator mode going on, and you can see there's a bunch of empty space right here out in front of the sugarcane farm. So I think we're going to slot in the kelp farm right here in line with the sugarcane farm in this spot underneath the house. And there it is, guys. There is the kelp farm all complete. Well, almost all complete. There's just a couple little loose ends I need to tie up here to finish it off completely. But yeah, there it is. The bulk of the build is in place. There it is. And it's just like I showed you guys in my testing world. It's a 3-tiered farm here. So we have 1, 2, 3 layers here. And as I showed you guys, once the kelp gets knocked off, it'll flow into this hopper line. Whoop, all along here, go down these hoppers, into this hopper line, and then into this little mini furnace array that you can see right here, this little super smelter situation. Yeah, and once the kelp flows into the furnaces, it'll get smelted up, turn into dried kelp, and then the dried kelp will flow into this hopper line, which goes into this dropper right here. And this dropper is hooked up into this little circuit that I use a lot, very handy little circuit. Makes it so that anytime any item enters this dropper right here, it's automatically spit out into this water stream. So it'll get spit out into the water stream. And the loose end that I was just talking about that I need to tie up is I need to connect this water stream up to this dropper here, which is the item elevator little dropper system for the sugarcane farm here. We're gonna have both drops going into the same item elevator, going all the way up to the top here, just like our sugarcane's been doing, and it'll flow into this little area and then go this way. And instead of having the sugarcane and the dried kelp getting mixed up in these chests right here, what I'm going to do is set up an item filter and have chests on one side and chests on the other, and we'll get sugarcane on one side and dried kelp on the other. So yeah, I just need to go down below and hook that up, and then we should be good to go, and we'll be getting tons of sugarcane, tons of kelp. Alright guys, so I'm trying to hook up the item elevator right now to get these dried kelp to flow up and meet up with the hopper line that is sending the sugarcane up to the top. So I'm going to show you guys how to make this cool little like auto dropper circuit real quick. I guess you could just pause the video in the last couple clips if you want to see how it's made, but I'll just show you anyway. So yeah, you set up your dropper, and then coming immediately out of the dropper, you put a comparator, and then coming out of that, you put a redstone repeater set to normal ticks going into a block like that. Then over here next to your dropper on either side, you're going to put a block right there with the repeater going into it set to the normal ticks, and then you go 1, 2 redstone dust here so that it goes all the way back next to this block. Then over here, 1, 2, 3, like that. So that's the circuit. So now when I put something inside of here, we'll put this block of iron. See, it gets automatically popped out. Now the trick to this too is you want to make sure that above the dropper here is a 3x3 area of blocks for the item to go up. So we're gonna have to fill this in like this, and I'm using glass so that we can see. So there we go, we got a 3x3 above it, and then we'll put a block in, and there you go. As you can see, it goes up to the top there. So yeah, that's how you make this cool little circuit. Yes, check it out, look. There it goes. I fueled up the furnaces here. Oh yeah, check it out, like the dried kelp's flowing up. Ooh, is it getting stuck? Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, it's getting stuck right there. Oh, it's like sitting underneath the hopper. That's really weird. Okay, let me figure this out. Okay, I like finagled a little situation right here. So we're gonna have it to where the items will hopefully go up into this water, this little water stream right here, and then into this hopper line, and then I redirected it here. So let's try it again. Grab this, start this thing back up. The items pumping out. There they go. And let's see if they go up. Yes. Are they flowing through? There we go. Now it's working. Now we're in business. Okay, I'm getting the item filter set up here. Let's go ahead and toss this in. Why didn't that work? Oh, I have to put the redstone torches. Derp. Okay, hold on. Let's make these real quick. And then go bloop and bloop and bloop. There we go. Okay, now they're staying. We're going to put sugarcane in here. Should go down to 6. Perfect. And go to, is it that hopper? Let's see. Yep, that hopper right there. There we go. Let's go like that. And then we'll do the dried kelp on this side. Should go to 6. Perfect. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so we're going to have dried kelp on this side and then sugarcane on this side. It should be set up. Let's pop down to the bottom real quick. Let's head down here. All the way down. And then I'm going to hook this back up. I believe I turned it off. Do I have the comparator on me? I don't. Want to put that away. Let's grab that real fast. And yeah, we're going to make sure that these are going to separate the items properly. And put the sugarcane in one set of chests and then the dried kelp in the other set of chests. Gonna hook that back up. This is probably full. It's completely full. Completely full. Why is it not spitting them out though? Huh. What happens if I take some out? It's still not spitting them out? What is happening? What if I break this and put it back? Whoa. That is weird. What's going on here? It's only spitting out one? I am very, very, very confused. Why is it only spitting out one at a time? I'm so confused right now. Okay, there we go. I took out like a few stacks. I took out the 3 stacks right here, and then it started going? That was really weird. Maybe because like there's too many. When there's too many in it, the signal strength is too powerful, and so it just powers this block continuously and locks it up. I'm pretty sure that's probably what's happened. But anyway, I figured it out. Here we go. All the items are flowing. They're going up here to the top. So now we're going to have to go up to the top and make sure that these are going into the right set of chests. So let's pop up here real quick. Shoot up to the top here. And let's make sure that these are not going into here. Good. Boom, there we go. That is what I'm talking about. It is working. It is working, yes. So now that we have the sugarcane farm and the kelp farm both pumping their items up into this house, I think I'm done as far as the farms go underneath this house. I'm just going to have those two unless I come up with another farm that I want to put under here in the future, but I think that's going to do it for now. So now I can show you guys the main reason that I want to get these dried kelp is that you can turn them into dried kelp blocks. And I'm going to use these blocks as the wallpaper inside of this place to decorate. Look how cool that texture is. It is a really cool texture. It creates like a really cool like wallpaper sort of looking texture. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do for the walls inside of the house. And obviously the green, this dark green color with this sort of muted sort of greenish gray color in the middle here is going to fit really well with the rest of the build and the colors that we have in the build with the white and gray, and then obviously the different shades of green on the roof. So yeah, that's going to look really good. And then also guys, you can use these kelp blocks as a fuel source, and they're fantastic. They last a really long time. So yeah, it's basically like renewable fuel. You don't even need coal as long as you have a kelp farm pumping this stuff up, and it's making it in large quantities like this. Then yeah, you can make a bunch of kelp blocks and you can use that for your fuel, or like I'm gonna do, you can use it to build with. Now that we have the kelp farm completely finished and we're getting all that dried kelp, I'm not gonna get into designing the inside of the greenhouse today because I want to let all the dried kelp accumulate. That way I can get plenty of it to make plenty of kelp blocks, and we can decorate the whole inside of that place, get all the walls in, get it looking nice and fancy and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're going to probably do that in maybe next episode, in a future episode. Might leave that place alone for a little while. Ooh, actually guys, I have something really special that I want to do for next episode. So I'm really hoping that it pans out and we'll get to do it. So be sure you tune in for the next one. But yeah, so to round out today's episode, guys, I want to show you some footage that me and Juice went on a little adventure in the Nether because he needs a beacon and he needs the wither skeleton skulls for that. So we went on a little adventure together. It was really late at night. I had some music playing in the background, unfortunately, that got recorded, and I don't want to risk getting any kind of copyright strikes or anything like that. So there's no voice and there's no in-game sound on this next bit, guys, but there's a little song that I wrote quite a while back that I'm going to overlay over the footage so you guys can sit back, relax, listen to the song, and enjoy the footage of Juice and I raiding a Nether Fortress. So let's hop into that footage. And there we have it, guys. As you can see, Juice and I were successful in our mission. We were able to find the 3 wither skeleton skulls. I got my hands on 1, and Juice got the other 2. We went into the end, fought the Wither boss the cheaty way, getting him stuck in the bedrock, and yeah, it worked out perfectly. We got the Nether Star, and Juice was able to make his beacon. So mission accomplished, guys. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, be sure to hit that like button. If you're not already, consider subscribing. Hit the red subscribe button. Click the bell next to it so you can get notified of whenever I upload new videos. But thank you so much for watching, guys. And like I mentioned before, that little montage of the Nether Fortress raid, tune in for next episode, guys. I have something really special planned. I hope I'm able to get to it. Let me munch on this carrot real quick in your face. But yeah, I hope we're able to get to it, and I think you guys are really going to like it. It's kind of a creepy, spooky thing, and it's a massive build. Would you get out of my face, bro? It's a massive, massive build that took me quite a while to finish, so I hope I'm able to get to that in the next episode. If not, it's coming soon. It's coming soon, but it should be the next one. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate all you guys, and yeah, this has been Indi Jones, and I'll see everybody in the next episode. Peace.